Random game recommendation. Spelunky is a roguelike platformer where you delve deep into randomized caves hoping to strike it rich. Spelunky and its sequel are also some of my favorite games of all time. I think these games are pretty close to being the perfect platformer, offering tight and responsive controls, nearly infinite replayability, and an extremely high skill ceiling. All these factors combined with the high difficulty make these games insanely satisfying to play and improve at. Speaking of the difficulty, it's impossible to talk about Spelunky without mentioning it. This game is brutal. You are never safe even if you're at 99 health, as you can get insta-killed and stun-locked to death in a million different ways. The game is also a pure roguelike, meaning there are no upgrades required after doing runs like in a roguelite. Whether you boot up a run on a fresh copy or on a copy you've sunk 200 hours into, every run is on the exact same playing field. Every death in Spelunky you get slightly better, slightly more knowledgeable about the game. You learn what this trap does, you learn how to avoid this enemy, you learn what items are good and what items are garbage, you learn how to control your character just a little more precisely. After a while, you realize you aren't dying in the early levels anymore, you're getting farther into the game, you're seeing more new enemies and traps, you've learned tricks to make it all easier, and all of that is simply because you've gotten better. The game demands that you do so, or else you're not even going to get close to beating it. There's no extra upgrades for doing enough runs, you can't buy permanent health upgrades for the future or unlock new items to help you. You can only make progress by genuinely improving. That's what I love the most about Spelunky and why I think it has some of the most satisfying progression in any game I've played. If you like 2D platformers, roguelikes, challenging games, or just want to see yourself improve in real time, play Spelunky or its sequel. Just be ready to die a lot. No hate to roguelites, by the way. I could elaborate more on my take about roguelikes versus roguelites, but this is already a YouTube long, so